Instead of having all your CCRSM documents on one page, which can get a little bit unwieldy to scroll all the way down to the bottom, you can set up individual pages for each benchmark. So I'm on my home page right now, and maybe I want to set this up as a landing page that gives an introduction to CCRSM. And so I can double click here and add text, and I can just add welcome here, format this like I did before, and change the font size. And at any point, if you don't like an element you have here, you can click the trash can to delete it. And then if I double click on the white space beneath it, I can add some text. And this could introduce people to the website that houses my CCRSM documents. And on this page, you could add images, you could add a school logo if you have one to upload. Those are all options here for your welcome page. But now this time, instead of adding all our documents on the home page, we're going to create, if you're, say, in early college, high school, a page for each benchmark and the supporting documentation you need. So to do that, I'm going to go to Pages in the top right, and I'm going to click this plus sign and select New Page. So I'm going to name this page Target Population for my first benchmark and click Done. So you'll see now I'm on a new page called Target Population, and if I want to get home, I can click on Home in the top right hand corner to return to my home page. Let's go back to Target Population. And then adding text, images, and documents works the same way that it did when I was on the home page. So here I could double click and add text, and I could add my admission policy and enrollment application. And if I go back to Insert here, I could select a layout to use again, or if I double click, I can select documents to add from my drive here. So I'll select from drive, select a document, and insert it. And so you'll see that document's here now. And then if I want to add text without using a layout, I can double click here, and I can add my own text. This is just another option if you don't want to use the pre-made layouts. So now I can come down to the next section. Maybe this time I'll choose to use a layout. So I'll click and drag this. And I'll add another document here from my drive. And insert it. And then add some text here. And add some text below to describe it. Now let's say that I like this layout, and so I just want to duplicate this page to use it for my other benchmarks. I'm going to go back to Pages. I'm going to go to Target Population, and I'm going to go to the three dots on the right-hand side. When I click those, there's a little pop-up menu here, and I'm going to select Duplicate Page. I'm going to name it for my second benchmark, and click Done. So now you'll see at the top I have my home page, my target population for benchmark 1, my partnership agreement for benchmark 2. So I'm going to change this title. And then down here I can keep this layout, or I can choose to delete sections by clicking on the trash can on the left-hand side. And I can change whatever text I need to here, or delete these elements and add elements and documents that I need for my partnership agreement. And then once you've created this page, if you want to continue to use this layout, just go back to Pages, click on the three dots and select Duplicate Page, and then you can create a separate page for every benchmark you need to upload documentation for. Remember, at any time, you can click on the Preview button at the top right, and you can preview your pages by clicking on the navigation menu at the top.